Finsters, welcome back to Review Ravivar. I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm not going to be reviewing any product. I'm going to be reviewing a latest makeup trend that's been like trending and it's all over. Let's test this new trend called yoga skin. So this makeup trend was started by a makeup artist from the UK. Her name is Sarah Hill, and she first uploaded the video and it became viral. Like, you know, it was everywhere, like yoga skin, yoga skin, yoga skin. When I first heard of this yoga skin, I was like, what is yoga skin? Like yoga pants, you have yoga and you have yoga skin. I did some research and I found the video that Sarah Hill uploaded, and it was not much actually. It's just a very simple makeup technique. She just, you know, uses a lot of liquid highlighters and illuminators, and she's using only her hands to like blend the base. The entire idea of yoga skin is that, you know, you have that really glowy and dewy illuminated skin. It sounds really interesting and it sounds really like, you know, rich, and you know, using so many illuminators and highlighters on your face and getting that dewy makeup. If you think about it, your coverage comes down to about 20 to 30%. So I'm not really sure if this kind of makeup can really work for, you know, real women. This kind of makeup works in the editorial business and, you know, for models and actors who have really nice, radiant, glowing, absolutely perfect skin. For a real person, like for a girl who wants to do this kind of makeup, does it really help? There's a talk about yoga skin being like the trend for 2019, and I was like, you know, before we actually declare it to be like the trend for 2019, let's just try it out. Important that we review something and then, like, you know, I start preaching about it rather than just preaching about it. If you're also interested in watching how yoga skin actually looks like, then keep on watching. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that you can be a part of my Simster squad. And with that, let's begin. So in the original video that Sarah Hill uploaded, she hasn't really shown any skin prep part as such, but because she's a makeup artist, and I'm pretty sure no makeup artist in the world would begin with any kind of makeup before prepping the skin, and because the look itself is like very luminous and very glowy and dewy, I'm pretty sure she must have prepped the model's skin with a lot of moisturizer. And to moisturize my face, I'm using the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. So I'm gonna take 2 big pumps of this moisturizer and I'm gonna apply it on my face. And for this kind of a makeup, I think you need to make sure that you moisturize your face well, because if you have dry patches and if you apply that makeup, it's gonna stick in those, you know, dry patches and it's gonna look really bad. There's also no mention of any primer in the video, so I'm not sure if I should use the primer or if I should skip the primer. But you know, these models, they have like really nice, smooth, poreless skin, and like they're blessed with beautiful skin. So I have a little bit of texture and I have a lot of pores, and I don't really want my makeup to go and sit in those pores. You know, it looks ugly. I'm gonna use a little bit of primer before I start with the yoga skin. On my face, I'm using the Colorbar Perfect Match Primer, and now I'm gonna just rub this primer between my fingers and I'm gonna lightly apply it on my T-zone. Alright ladies, so now we come to the part where we do the yoga skin. In her video, she has used Chanel Vita Lumiere Foundation, the Kiehl's Hydrating Concentrate Facial Oil, Kevyn Aucoin's Liquid Light Celestial Drops, and then she's used the Makeup Revolution Liquid Highlighter. So I'm going to be using similar products but in drugstore brands, because, you know, we're testing it as a makeup trend that can be used by everybody. So for my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and I'm going to take like 2 pumps of this foundation. Right, so 2 drops. Only 2 drops of this foundation, because this foundation anyway has like a lot more coverage than the Chanel Vita Lumiere. And then she's used a drop of Kiehl's facial oil, so I'm going to be using the Indulgeo Essentials Rose Gold Oil. This is actually a really good facial oil. In case if you guys are looking for one, give it a try. 1 drop. And then she's used a liquid highlighter, so I'm going to be using the YBP Shreya Jain Color Cream in the shade Goddess. So I'm going to take a little bit of this highlighter. There you go. So I've taken like quite enough actually. I've taken a lot of this highlighter. And then she's used an illuminator. Now I think illuminators and highlighters are the same. Like maybe one is sparkly, one is like dewy, but they're all shiny. Because I don't have an illuminator as such, I'm going to be using this Glow Illuminator that I got in a beauty box long back, and it's just been lying around. I'm not really sure if you can buy this illuminator outside, if it is available or whatever. So I'm just gonna take like that much. I have everything in place, and now I'm just gonna mix all of it together with my hands and like apply it like a cream on my face. I'm gonna just like use my finger first to blend everything. So now I'm gonna have to use both my hands, and I'm gonna have it on my hands. My hands look really shiny though. And now I'm gonna apply it on my face. Right, so I think we've achieved what they call the yoga skin, but in the video she uses a little bit of powder to kind of set the under eyes and the nose area, but she uses very little. And considering the amount of oil that I have on me right now, I think that little bit is not gonna help. I can really feel the oil on my skin, and it doesn't feel nice. Like, it's not breathable. I can feel that the oil is kind of clogging my pores. Anyway, so moving on, I'm gonna use a little bit of powder just like Sarah Hill used in her video, and I'm gonna set my under eyes and the nose area. And for that, I'm using the Nykaa setting powder in the shade Natural Ivory. I'm gonna take a very little amount of this powder, and I'm gonna dust it off before I apply it on my face. So she's just setting around the nose area and around the eyes, and a little bit on my chin as well, I think. And then to finish off the look, she used a little bit of blush, but a liquid blush. So I'm going to be using the YBP color cream in the shade Princess. So I'm going to just take a tiny amount, rub it between my fingers, and then apply it on the apples of my cheeks, and then blend it out. So to finish off with my look, I'm using the lip color which is closest to my lip shade, because it has to be really muted and soft, because that's how it was in the original video. And I'm using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. Really love this lip color. It is like my lip color in a bottle. So natural. And I'm using a little bit of mascara. Just a little. So that is it. This is the finished look, guys. This is yoga skin. Now I really like the finish of it. I really like how it looks on my skin, and it's very, very dewy. It's very glowy, almost like oily. So I wouldn't want to step out of my house looking this shiny. I don't think this is a makeup trend that can be worn for an everyday look. A little too shiny that it looks oily, and I don't think anybody prefers to look oily as such. You can see the yoga skin on me because by God's grace I have good enough skin. But if you have like dark circles, if you have pigmentation, if you have acne, then I don't think yoga skin is going to really help you as such. It's just going to highlight all the problematic areas on your face like to another level. But because I really like the overall finish of it, I think if we use the products in moderation, and if we even like remove one or two products, I think you will still achieve that dewiness. And I think that would be the right amount of dewiness for an everyday look. Like, you don't really have to use an illuminator and a highlighter and a facial oil. So I think if you just like mix your foundation with a little bit of liquid highlighter or maybe a little bit of facial oil, I think you should be able to achieve some dewiness. Yeah, that was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And with that, it's a wrap for now. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions, any product or any makeup trend that you want me to review. I would love to do it for you guys. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!